Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
All right, Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So we're going to get started with this meeting, and we have Ahmed doing recitation first.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال الله تعالى في القرآن الكريم إن الصفا والمروة من شعائر الله وقال تعالى وأتموا الحج والعمرة لله وقال تعالى ولله على الناس حج البيت من استطاع إليه سبيلا. In a narration of Bukhari and Muslim, Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh reports that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Performing Umrah is a means of forgiveness for all the sins committed between this Umrah and the previous Umrah." Sadaqallahu al-Azim wa Rasuluhu al-Kareem.
All right, so I want to get started with a few things. The first thing I want to talk about is PCR. So we have a 72-hour window to get our PCR test done, and our window starts after 2 p.m. on Monday. So from Monday 2 p.m. till Thursday 2 p.m., it will be exactly 72 hours. So inshallah, I need everyone to get the test done and their results back within this time. And once you're done with this is one of the things that are required to board the flight. Other than that, if you are not able to get your test results, just keep in mind there is testing available at JFK Airport. It's They charge about $220 and they give the results within 40 minutes. So if you don't get your results in time, I highly advise to show up at JFK Airport approximately 9 a.m. So you can get tested and we can all check in at 10 a.m. We do need to make sure everyone is arriving at the airport early. So I will be talking about the trip in details, inshallah. But before I get started with that, there are a couple of things I want to mention. A couple of things we need to have with us before we board our flight. So the first thing is we need to have our vaccine record. If you have the original card, that's best. Staple it on the last page of your passport. We also need our arrival data, which we will be providing everyone. It is time sensitive, so inshallah by Monday or Tuesday, everyone should have it. We will be sending it out to everyone. Other than that, you will also need a copy of your visa. So if you haven't received a copy of your visa, make sure to send us a message so we can send it out to you, inshallah. Everyone's visas are already issued. When it comes to packing for the trip, there are a few things you will need. If you're taking any type of medications, make sure you keep that with you. You will need some cash throughout the trip. We do have breakfast covered, but you do need some money to cover lunch and dinner. The breakfast is usually enough. Most people they just do dinner, but I highly recommend to keep $15 to $20 a day for food. And you will also have an expense at the airport, approximately $38 to $39 for a SIM card, which is required for the trip. So we do need to activate your apps, Tawakkalna and Tamarna. We will also be posting the links for them so you can download them. You also need a unlocked smartphone. So make sure you have an unlocked smartphone so you can use the SIM card in there. It is the easiest way to run your apps. As long as you have an unlocked phone, we can go ahead and plug in the SIM card once we arrive in Saudi, and we can go ahead and activate the apps. And you will need a code from the local Saudi SIM card in order to activate those. Activate at Tamarna. Tawakkalna, usually you're able to do it on a US phone number, which you can only download from here, but it only gets activated once you cross immigration over there. So, inshallah, these are two very important things. The group we had in November, the one of the biggest problems we had was many of the people they did not bring enough cell phones. You do need a separate phone for each family member. If you need your US phone for any reason and you do want to use your US SIM card in there, you will have to carry another unlocked phone so you can use the Saudi SIM card in there. Please talk to your carrier if you're planning to use their phone as your unlocked phone. So if it's locked, you can still go ahead and have it unlocked from whichever carrier you're using, inshallah. This is very important. So we do need an unlocked phone. This was one of the main issues that came in the previous trip. So please, I can't emphasize this enough. Make sure to carry a unlocked phone with you so you can plug in a Saudi SIM card in order to activate the applications we need to perform our Umrah, to get the Tawaf permits, to go pray in Riyaz al Jannah. So all those activities, they will require you to have that phone, and make sure to keep a phone that can hold a little bit of battery, at least a couple of hours, because you will need to show the apps on your phone, and location is always on, so it will juice up your battery pretty quickly. So moving forward, you do need mask with you throughout the trip. It is required on the aircraft. It is required in all indoor places, and it is also required in haram. So anywhere outdoor you are, you should be fine. But when you're in haram or any indoor places, like you're entering into the lobby of the hotel, you do need to have your mask on. And sometimes they do ask you for showing the apps as well, whether you're immune or not. So just keep these things in mind. You do need a mask throughout the trip, so just keep enough, inshallah, for the 8 days. And I was mentioning to keep some cash and credit cards. Credit cards are accepted almost everywhere in Saudi. So when you're getting your SIM card at the airport, I highly advise to use a credit card, because there will be no money exchange place before we get our SIM cards. And inshallah, if you're having some issues, just talk to us so we can help you out. And then from there, uh, we can figure out what we need to do. And I will open this up for questions, inshallah, once we're done with the meeting. So just to review a couple of things we need before we leave. We need our PCR test, which can be taken on Monday after 2 p.m. And you need to get the test results by Thursday morning. This is very important. They will not let us on the flight without this. You do need your vaccine record. So, inshallah, when you come to the airport, just make sure you have your vaccine record with you. The tickets are electronic these days. You don't need to print it out. But if you want to, you can go ahead. And like I said before, if you did not receive it, we will just send me a message directly. I've been posting it in the group, inshallah. So you can send me a message on WhatsApp, and I can send over the details that you may be missing. And then you also need an unlocked smartphone. And we will be doing the arrival registration soon, inshallah. We will be sending them out to every individual. And it's recommended to make a copy of your visa. You don't need that, but it is highly recommended you make a copy of your visa. And of course, medications, keep some cash and some credit card. And it is recommended you keep new $100 bills to get the best rate. They usually don't want to exchange 20s and 50s or old $100 bills or any writings on it. And I'm repeating the expense again, what to expect over there. Approximately $40 for the SIM card, approximately $15 to $20 for lunch and dinner, about $15 to $20 for ihram, and whatever you want to buy in shopping, you can keep extra money for that. And I want to move on to some details for our trip, inshallah. And then once we're done with that, we will open it up for questions. So uh, we all need to arrive at JFK Terminal 1 at 10 a.m. It's a little bit early, but it's very important we arrive early. It's a full flight, so we do need to make sure the airline has no reason to reject us. So any issues that are coming up at the airport, we will be there at the airport. Me and Javed, both of us will be there, inshallah, and we will be taking care of any of those issues. This is one of the most important things. As long as you arrive early, we can resolve some issues, like I mentioned earlier about the PCR test. You do need to get that PCR test, and if you're not able to get the results, you may have to get it at the airport, and it costs approximately $220 at the airport. So just stay within the time frame of the test, inshallah. We want you to come meet us, and you can head through security. You want to spend a little bit of time with family, you can spend time with them. But since it is holiday travel time, it is going to take time to cross security. So we do highly recommend check in. Come meet with us, inshallah. We'll talk to you. We'll give you the instructions again verbally, and you can spend a little bit of time with family and try to head through security by 11:30 latest. The lines will be long. Most of the people, they're traveling on the 23rd and 24th, so it's a heavy traveling time. And we will arrive in Jeddah, inshallah, at 9:10 a.m. approximately. The flight is sometimes delayed, sometimes it arrives on time, but once we get there, inshallah, you can go ahead and proceed to immigration. Once you're done with immigration, you cross immigration, you're going to find luggage belts over there where to collect the luggages from. Some of us may not even be checking in any luggages, but just in case you don't have any luggage, please look for the luggage belt for New York, and me and Brother Javed, both of us, will be there, inshallah, and we will be giving you further instructions from there. So we do want to make sure we meet with everyone at Jeddah Airport by the luggage belt, because we are leaving together to Medina from there. So the first activity will be to collect our luggage. And as you get your luggage, we will instruct you where to go and get the SIM card and wait for us. It's very important you get your SIM card and you wait for us, because once we have the whole group together, we will all be heading out to take our bus to Medina, inshallah. So from this point forward, we will be posting a lot of details throughout the trip, but it's very important to understand plans do change. Not every plan stays the same. So we are expected, inshallah, I'm hoping we can leave by 11:30 to Medina. And throughout our journey to Medina, inshallah, we will take a break to pray and to eat some food, inshallah. We will have a short break. And my expected arrival time in Medina, inshallah, should be around 4:30, maybe sooner. So we do have a ride to Medina. And our plan for Medina, as soon as we get there, we will check the whole group in, inshallah. Once you get your room keys, we do want you to go upstairs, take a shower, maybe do wudu, and come downstairs and catch Maghrib. This is very important. We are very close to Haram, and it does give you enough time to catch Maghrib. We will try to make a plan the first night, just so we can show everyone how to get to Haram. We will also show where do women enter to pray in Riyaz al-Jannah. We will show where the men go in to give salam and to go pray in Riyaz al-Jannah. We will be covering all this stuff, just so we will be assisting you with all your permits and to activate your applications. But we will also be showing you where to go from. So just in case, for the women, they only get one permission to go pray in Riyaz al-Jannah. The men also just get one permission to pray in Riyaz al-Jannah, but the men can also go for salam daily. So we do want to encourage all the males to go for salam daily. You can get one salam permit for the day, and we will be advising you. We will do your first permits and show you how to use the app so it's easier for you. And we do have staff available, including me, myself, and Brother Javed. Both of us will also be available, and we will have a few other people who will be available to actually assist everyone with permits, inshallah. So that first night when we arrive there, we do want to make sure we can show you how to go to Haram and where to enter in for these gates. So this will be our plan for the first day. Second day, we want you to focus on your prayers, go pray in Haram, and you can do your regular activities. It is important if you have some time and you want to go on your own, you can also go to Quba every single day. There is a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ where he mentioned, if you go do from your home and go to Quba and pray 2 rakats, you get virtue of doing a Umrah. So it is highly recommended to take advantage of this. Our home in this trip will be the hotel. So I highly recommend to take advantage of this activity. And on Sunday, we will have our historical tours, inshallah, in the morning. And like I said before, some plans may change. So just keep in mind, we will post everything in the group. It's very important to follow instructions in the group, inshallah. So Sunday, we will have our historical tour in the morning. And on the 28th, which is a Tuesday, I believe. Give me 1 second. So on the 28th of December, inshallah, we will be heading to Makkah, which is a Tuesday. And we are trying to leave in before Zohar time, so we can arrive there a little bit earlier and we can take some rest. And anyone who hasn't performed Umrah before, we will be leading a group, inshallah. We'll try to meet in the lobby at 11:30 p.m. sharp, inshallah, because we will try to get permits for 12 a.m. So we can perform Umrah together. Umrah is a individual ibadat, but if you need guidance, you want to come with us, inshallah, we will go ahead and guide you in Haram. And then from there, we have our plan, inshallah, on the 30th, which is a Thursday, for historical tours. and then we depart on the 1st back home to New York. So our flight is on 6:40 a.m. in the morning. This last day is very, very, very crucial that we leave on time, inshallah. It's very important that we leave on this last day on time. So we are trying to get you to the airport 4 hours before. It's the same concerns like we have while leaving from JFK, just in case there are any issues. We want to make sure we can resolve them at the airport. So we are trying to get everyone at the airport by 2:40 a.m. So we will be leaving, inshallah, around 1 a.m. to arrive in Jeddah airport early morning. And just as the precautions, we do want everyone to keep Friday morning available for PCR test, inshallah. This is a very important time. We will be reminding you on the group for each activity. And of course, each activity is optional, especially historical tours. And, the transportations, when we're moving you from place to place, you do need to move with the group unless you're making your own arrangements, which you do need to let us know. But for the most part, the entire trip, it is optional to join the historical tours. It's optional to perform Umrah with the group. But if you want to, you are more than welcome to. But some activities like PCR, we will only have one time slot where we will be getting someone to come to the hotel to take the samples for everyone. And as everyone knows, there is a 24-hour or within one calendar day requirement from the US CDC to actually come back in. So we will be getting the testing done Friday morning, right after Fajr, just so we are within that 24-hour cycle, inshallah. And I do want to open it up for questions. And before I do want to introduce TJ, with Javed.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I also saw Maulana Hazrat Tajuddin Sahab from Michigan, who is accompanying with us. And if you have any religious question, you can ask him, and so we can able to answer it today or later, inshallah. As Harun said, please make sure the two things. The last tip we saw is the having an extra phone, open iPhone, and try to make it the hard copies for all the documents, if possible. In case your phone have no Wi-Fi available, because in the T-Mobiles they have it, but sometimes the other carriers don't have it at the airport. So they ask you for your copy of visa. You should have a hard copy. Myself and Harun is available, and we might have it on our phones. But it's good you have the hard copy. That's what we saw. And also, wherever you taking an iPhone with you, I meant to say it's a smartphone. Open smartphone is charged. So at the airport, when they put the SIM, you will be able to upload the Tawakkal now. And since that, we are open for any question, and then we will give it to Maulana to speak about this. Our CEO is also with us, Mr. Samiuddin Hassan, and he likes to also say a few words.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Basically, Harun mentioned everything necessary thing. So, but follow the instruction from the group leaders. That's all you have to say. And if you have any question, please ask.
Anyone who wants to ask a question, they can come on audio, inshallah.
Or type it.
Or you can also type it as well. Yes, Sister Jamila?
Michael.
Sister Jamila, you're on mute. If you can come off a mute, inshallah, it will be easier.
Assalamu alaikum. Bhai, we didn't get our visas. We didn't get our
Not,
visas.
not an issue, sister. Like I mentioned, please message us. We have all the visas ready for everyone. So right after we're done with this meeting, inshallah, we can take care of that. Anyone has any questions regarding our departure time or arrival at the airport, PCR? All right, inshallah. So, just in case someone does have questions, they can mention it to us. I want to hand it over to Maulana Tajuddin so he can cover a little bit for Medina and for Makkah, what activities we can do over there, inshallah. You're still on mute.
Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Everyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Jazakumullahu khairan. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا ومولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله صفيه وخليله بلغ الرسالة وأديت الأمانة ونصح الأمة وجاهد بالله حق جهاده حتى أتاه اليقين صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا كثيرا إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، قال الله تعالى وأتموا الحج والعمرة لله. وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم تابعوا بين الحج والعمرة فإنهما ينفيان الفقر والذنوب كما ينفي الكير خبث الحديد والذهب والفضة وليس للحجة المبرورة صواب إلا الجنة أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. So Alhamdulillah, my dear respected brother and sister, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq. We get together for the one reason. Everyone knows the reason is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted us, our intention and our all the effort, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us, we can visit inshallah ta'ala his house, Baytullah, and the most honorable person, our Prophet Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, grave and his place, Makkatul Mukarrama al Madinatul Munawwara. So my dear respected brothers, first we thanks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After more and less 2.5 years later, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us, we can go over there. So this is great opportunity. Everyone thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our Umrah and accept our visited land of Prophet Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So everyone knows, Alhamdulillah, you search lot of things. Now, dunya, all the world are on the media basis. So, and those are we are going. Some have the new visitor, and some we did before. So actually, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, he finished, made the Ka'batullah, then Allah ordered Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, O Ibrahim, call people, they come to my place. So أَذِّن فِي النَّاسِ يَأْتُوكَ رِجَالًا وَعَلَى كُلِّ ضَامِرٍ يَأْتِينَ مِنْ كُلِّ فَجٍّ عَمِيقٍ. So the Mufassirin, they said the Amiq, in all corner of the world, the people are coming, are those people they heard Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam call. So my dear respected brothers and sisters, first we realize that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He give us tawfiq. And we heard Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam call. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala arranged for us everything. So we thanks first all our brother, alhamdulillah, our CEO, my best friend, alhamdulillah, honorable, alhamdulillah, respected person and brother in Sami Bhai, Damat Barakatuhum, and we have three crew, inshallah ta'ala, myself, Muhammad Tajuddin, inshallah ta'ala, from Michigan. I am one khadim of Darul Ulum, Michigan, and another one crew, alhamdulillah, brother Javed Bhai from the Newark, and Harun. Inshallah, we three of them, inshallah, with you guys, inshallah ta'ala, biiznillah. On time to time, inshallah ta'ala, whatever we have our responsibility and zimmadari, inshallah ta'ala, we can mention you guys too, inshallah ta'ala. Basically, first we make the one niyyah before we are the going. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said on the Quran, وَأَتِمُّ الْحَجَّ وَالْعُمْرَةَ لِلَّهِ. We do the Umrah and Hajj only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So for this Umrah, one thing we can do ourselves, whatever we have now, so we can change our life to fafirru ilallah, to run to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My dear respected brothers, the coronavirus gave us lot of things and lot of history. So we can take advance with these things for our hereafter life. Inshallah ta'ala, first we make the intention that inshallah ta'ala, after this Umrah, we can change our life. Whatever we have before, so after that, inshallah ta'ala, we can change something like our amal, daily basis amal, and all the things, how Huzur Pak sallallahu alayhi wasallam saw and Sahabai Karam Rizwanullahi ta'ala alayhim ajma'in, they did their life, inshallah ta'ala. The first of all, inshallah ta'ala, our group, brother Harun, he explained everything. If you have other any question, inshallah ta'ala, you can go forward, inshallah ta'ala, he can answer you. All the things, inshallah, he have the ready, inshallah ta'ala. 23rd, inshallah ta'ala, first we visit going to the Madinatul Munawwara. And this is good chance, alhamdulillah, Madinah Munawwara, when we go to the Hajj and the Umrah, first Madinah Munawwara, this is very, the one good things for us. Because if we first do the Umrah, so one things, in the middle of the flight, we can take our the ihram. But inshallah ta'ala, first the Medina, this is good for us. We can later, inshallah ta'ala, from Madinatul Munawwara, we can make our ihram and niyyah, and we come to the Umrah. And for the Umrah things, inshallah ta'ala, we have time. And we have long time in bus, inshallah, Madinah to the Munawwara, Jeddah Airport to Madinatul Munawwara. So inshallah ta'ala, I can explain about the Umrah, everything on bus, inshallah ta'ala. First, one things we can remember, the first Medina, inshallah ta'ala, we visit the Madinatul Munawwara. And how we can visit the Medina, there are a lot of things, inshallah ta'ala, time to time, and on bus, inshallah ta'ala, mubasharatan, live, inshallah ta'ala, we can explain everything, inshallah ta'ala. Whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me the knowledge from Quran and the Hadith. First, we prepare whatever brother Harun, he said, the things. If we short anything, then, a lot of things, there have like 43 people. Today, brother Harun, he said, so behalf of one person, we can delay, the whole group. Because this is one group, 43 people, but in showing our eyes in the one group like the one person. So inshallah ta'ala, whatever Brother Harun he said, we fulfill those things about our the suffer things, the visiting things, inshallah ta'ala, and later inshallah ta'ala the Madinatul Munawwara, how you can make the ziyarah, the inshallah ta'ala on later time to time on bus, inshallah ta'ala I can explain everything inshallah ta'ala, because I thought maybe we are not all the group is there. So in when from Jeddah to Madinatul Munawwara we have long time, like 4 or 5 hours. So inshallah ta'ala there I can explain everything inshallah ta'ala. If now you guys have any question, inshallah ta'ala, you can go. We are ready for answer, inshallah ta'ala.
Jazakallah khair. So we will continue now taking questions, inshallah, because we do want everyone to prepare for the trip and have enough time, inshallah. So anyone who wants to ask a question, you can come on audio.
हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
वालेकुम सलाम.
मेरा एक सवाल है कि हम लोग जो अपने पैसे लेके जाना चाहते हैं वो अपने अकाउंट में डालें, अपने क्रेडिट कार्ड से वहाँ पे यूज़ कर सकते हैं?
जी, आप वहाँ पे क्रेडिट कार्ड्स भी यूज़ कर सकती हैं और कैश को भी एक्सचेंज करके यूज़ कर सकती हैं वहाँ पे.
तो क्रेडिट कार्ड पे कोई फीस एक्स्ट्रा चार्ज तो नहीं होगी?
वो आपको अपने बैंक से पूछना पड़ेगा.
या अपनी क्रेडिट कार्ड की कंपनी से देख लें कि वो फॉरेन ट्रांजैक्शन पे कोई फीस तो नहीं चार्ज करते, क्योंकि कुछ क्रेडिट कार्ड जो हैं वो नहीं करते हैं, लेकिन कुछ कार्ड से हम नाम किसी का नहीं लेते हैं, लेकिन ये है कि कुछ क्रेडिट कार्ड जो हैं फॉरेन ट्रांजैक्शन फीस चार्ज करते हैं. कुछ बैंक जो हैं जब आप विड्रॉ करेंगी तो 3% चार्ज करते हैं, तो उसको आप अपने बैंक से मालूम कर लें.
और डेबिट कार्ड same
It's
thing?
the same situation.
It's the same situation.
You need to ask the bank whether they will charge you or not.
तो आपको चेस या टीडी के बारे में भी कोई इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं है पर्सनली?
हर बैंक का और हर कार्ड का अलग पॉलिसीज होती हैं, तो आपको खुद ही कॉल करके आपको इंशाल्लाह पूछना पड़ेगा और वो आपको ज़्यादा बेहतर एडवाइस कर सकेंगे इंशाल्लाह.
ठीक, थैंक यू. और एक क्वेश्चन और है मेरा, वो ये कि
आप एक सेकंड रुक सकती हैं, मैं इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करना चाह रहा हूँ ताकि सबको मालूम हो कि क्वेश्चन क्या है.
जरूर.
मैं आपका पूरा सवाल का जवाब देता हूँ, ये हारून पहले ट्रांसलेट कर लें.
So the sister just asked a question about credit cards and carrying cash. So she was asking whether there are any extra charges for using credit cards in Saudi Arabia. So everyone does need to find out from their bank to whether they will charge any foreign transaction fees if they use them in Saudi Arabia.
अच्छा, आपका क्वेश्चन था बकाया कि वहाँ पे जो ट्रैवलर्स चेक्स हैं, देखिए जो नए करेंसी नोट है ना $100 के और ट्रैवलर चेक्स के, वो हर जगह एक्सेप्ट होते हैं वहाँ पे, जो भी मनी चेंजर्स हैं.
जी, ठीक है. अच्छा, एक और क्वेश्चन है मेरा, वो ये कि नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के रोजे पे हम जाएंगे जब रियाजुल जन्ना, तो वहाँ पे सलाम पेश करना होता है, तो वो हमें कोई गाइड करेगा उस सिलसिले में?
जी, अगर आप पहली दफा जा रही हैं तो हम आपको बता देंगे, जो हमारे होटल से बिल्कुल करीब है वो गेट 37 है, जहाँ से अब ख़वातीन को ज़ियारत के लिए रात के वक्त इशू होता है परमिट. तो इंशाल्लाह जब आप बस में हमारे साथ जाएंगी जद्दा एयरपोर्ट से मदीना, तो हम उस वक्त इंशाल्लाह आपके परमिट्स को एक्टिवेट करेंगे और इंशाल्लाह आपको बता देंगे और रास्ता भी आपको बता दें.
जी जी, बहुत शुक्रिया. और एक और क्वेश्चन है, सॉरी, वो ये कि अगर कोई हेल्थ इश्यू हो तो उसके लिए कोई आप लोगों ने कोई क्लिनिकल वो रखा हुआ है? आई मीन कोई वो इमरजेंसी कोई रखी हुई इस तरह का कोई सिस्टम?
ये अगर आपके कोई हेल्थ कंसर्न्स होते हैं तो वी विल टेक यू टू द क्लिनिक और द हॉस्पिटल ओवर देयर.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So the sister asked two more questions. One that was regarding if any emergency happens. So we, as a part of being the group leaders, we will be assisting you through any emergencies, inshallah, that may come up. And we do have other crew members as well over there who will be assisting you. And the sister also asked about permits and guidance for going and praying in Riyaz al Jannah for women. So we will have this guidance, inshallah, when we arrive in Saudi Arabia, inshallah, in Medina. This will be our first night activity. So just be prepared for this, especially if this is your first time going. Inshallah, we'll be working on this.
और इंशाल्लाह जब आप होटल में पहुंचेंगी तो होटल की लॉबी में हमारा जो लोकल स्टाफ है, अगर कोई भी इशू बाकी रह जाता है आपको प्रोग्राम लोड करने का, तो इंशाल्लाह वो उसमें हेल्प करके आपको बता देंगे.
So once we arrive in Saudi Arabia, inshallah, anyone needs any assistance, we will have local staff available in Saudi to assist you, inshallah, with the permits. Any other questions? I still see the hand up for Usman Adil.
Yes, brother. I just have a quick question. So
Yes.
this is my first time going for Umrah. So I just wanted to know, how are we gonna wear the Aram, and like if we have to wear it in the plane or when we get there?
This is a very good question. So once we arrive in Medina, we are going for our Umrah from Medina to Makkah. So you will wear your ihram in the hotel, and we will stop at Miqat for doing our intention, and we'll pray 2 rakats, and we'll be on our way to Makkah, inshallah.
So once we get there, we buy it over there. We don't have to bring it with us, right?
No, I don't recommend buying it from
here. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, inshallah. Anyone has any more questions? You can unmute yourself and ask, inshallah. Yes, brother Usman.
यस अस्सलाम वालेकुम. मैं मदर हूँ इसकी उस्मान की. तो मैं एक और क्वेश्चन करना चाह रही हूँ. वो ये कि हमें 40 नमाजें पूरी करनी होती है ना उम्रे में.
हमारे पैकेज में 40 नमाजें कवर नहीं होंगी, and that is not a requirement. I would like Maulana Tajuddin to shed some light on this issue, please.
Yeah, inshallah ta'ala. So नई ये 40 नमाज जो है ना, ये मदीनतुल मुनव्वरा में ये एक हदीस में है, अगर कोई 40 नमाज ऐसे पढ़े तो उसके लिए बहुत फजीलतें हैं. ये हज का कोई पार्ट भी नहीं है और उम्रा का कोई पार्ट भी नहीं है. असलान मक्का पे जो आदमी नमाज 1 रकात नमाज पढ़ेगा, अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला 100,000 रकात का सवाब देगा. मदीनतुल मुनव्वरा में 50,000 रकात का नमाज मिलेगा 1 रकात नमाज से. सो सवाब के एतबार से बस यही मिलते हैं. अगर हम ज्यादा नमाज पढ़े तो ज्यादा नमाज से ज्यादा अदर अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला देता है. तो हमारा ये जो पहले से ये चीप बनी हुई है, तो जितना दिन है हम इतना दिन कोशिश करें कि हर वक्त का नमाज हम मदीना मुनव्वरा के हरम पे हम पढ़े, और वहाँ पे जाके और जो जितना अमाल है इंशाअल्लाह ताला टाइम टू टाइम हम बताएगा इंशाअल्लाह ताला. ये कोई रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है कि हम 40 वक्त का नमाज यहाँ पे पढ़ना. अगर आपके जिंदगी में कभी कभार ऐसे वक्त मिल जाए 40 वक्त क्यों, उससे ज्यादा और पढ़ना चाहिए. अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला हम सबको तौफीक अता फरमाए इंशाअल्लाह.
आमीन.
एक और क्विक क्वेश्चन है आपसे. वो ये मैंने सुना है कि वहां से वो आबे जमजम नहीं लेके आने दे रहे.
जी बिल्कुल सही सुना है.
This is a very important point, and the sister asked, we can't bring Zamzam water back home. I do highly recommend, please enjoy the Zamzam while you're in Makkah and Medina. There's plenty of it available in both haram, because we aren't allowed to bring it back. So inshallah, I do want to focus these last couple of minutes to just talk about a couple of things for the start of our trip, because right now the most important thing is to get the PCR test done within the right time frame.
Yes.
and arrive to the airport on time. And then from there on, we can focus on religious questions and other logistics questions in Saudi Arabia, inshallah. But
Inshallah.
right now, I do want to let everyone know, and as a reminder, PCR test, inshallah, Monday after 2 p.m. You can start taking it, and you do need the result before your flight. Please arrive at the airport 10 a.m. or before, and please meet us right after you check in or right before you check in, because it is important that we can give you any new instructions that may be needed. And if any time requirement changes for anything before our departure, we will let you know. Make sure to keep your vaccine record with you. This is very important. They will check it at the check-in counter. So, inshallah, these are a couple of things that we just need to remember. Arrive at the airport 10 a.m., PCR, and we do need our vaccine record to check in, inshallah. So, do we have any questions for before we depart from here? A recording will be available for this meeting, inshallah, and we will post it up soon, either tonight or tomorrow, inshallah. So I would like to thank everyone for their time for joining us for this seminar, inshallah. And we will be with you at the group, so we will be giving you guidance from time to time. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakumullah khair, rahmatullah.
Jazakumullah.
Barakatuh.